is KUGAN CASSIUS for iFall TV in association with MTK Global. We're in Birmingham here today. I'm joined by WBA World Champion Kal Yafai. What's happening, mate?
Nothing much, just finished training.
All good?
All very good.
Not long to go now before you make your defence of your world title against Sho Ishida. Yeah, how are you feeling ahead of it?
Yeah, I feel very good. I've had some quality sparring, great training. Just can't wait to rock and roll now.
Absolutely. I'm going to jump straight into it. Obviously, over the last sort of week or so, comments made about a potential fight there with, or not, with a certain Mr. Charlie Edwards. I know Adam Booth has also, his trainer, made some comments. What are your thoughts on this?
It's a fight that's there for me. You know, I don't know where he's got his confidence from. Start calling me out, but fair play to him. If he's looking to make a bit of dough and have another world title challenge, I'm here. Obviously I've got to deal with this guy, and that's what I'm focusing on 100%. You know, the thing is with that fight, if that happens next, I'm already getting slated for it just by his comments. Never mind, you know, if the fight was actually made, people are just like, it's a mismatch, he's gonna get absolutely hammered, blah blah blah. I like Charlie, he's a nice kid, but you know, it's just a fight that it's just a mismatch really. I seen him against that journeyman on Friday night, and that journeyman, if he was in there with me, wouldn't have got past round one. So, and he thinks he's improving, but I'm sure he stopped that kid before, and I'm sure he'll probably say he's practicing things and just taking his time. But yeah, the thing is as well, is like, I'm concentrating on this kid, and then after this kid, I'm stateside then. HBO, big fights, that's what I'm after. Not after small fish like Charlie Edwards. But I'll leave him to it.
Obviously, Charlie Edwards has already fought for a world title unsuccessfully.
Yeah.
And maybe people argue that came a little bit too early in his career. Did it come too early in his career, that fight with Casimiro?
I think so. I don't think Casimiro is a great fighter in any means. He basically done nothing and stalked Charlie down. Once he landed clean, it was over. You know, he hasn't done much. I think Casimiro lost last week, or it's a week before, to some other Filipino kid who's not very good. So yeah, that fight did come too early for him though. How many fights did he have? 8 fights or something like that?
Yeah, I mean, he's on the 10 fights. I'm not sure exactly what the amount of fights he'd had before taking that, but it was around that, say between 8 and 10 fights. So.
Yeah, and I'm not Casimiro. I'm a lot bigger than him as well. So, you know, it's but like I said, I'm concentrating on this kid, and the potential that he brings over in Cardiff. So that's what I'm focusing on, because there's big plans for me to fight, obviously, in America and in some big fights, and to make a lot of money.
Yeah, obviously, listen, I wouldn't dream of suggesting that you're taking your eye off the ball or overlooking Ishida next week. That's your fight in focus, but you know, these questions are going to come about potential fights, and you know, over in America, names have been linked, Rangasai and these kind of guys. So
and they're just on another different they're on a different planet to Charlie. So it's like, I'm looking at big fights and unifications, not Charlie Edwards. What am I going to gain from that fight? All I'm going to gain is getting a load of stick. Eddie will get a load of stick, and you know, that's it.
Well, you're saying that you'll get stick if that fight gets made?
Me against Edwards? Oh, 100%. I was already getting stick on Friday night. I was on the way home from my physio, and all my phone was going off non-stop. But this is boxing.
This is boxing, and can't rule anything out. So
you can't rule anything out. That fight could happen next. Who knows? But I'm keeping my eye on this guy, and then after that, then I'll see what's on the table for me. But you know, if there is no fight for me in America, and it's there, then 100% take it. Why am I going to shy away from a fight with Charlie Edwards?
Can I mention a comment that you said to me off camera?
Go on.
Well, I'll say it and then you can. So it's a bit later now. But you said to me earlier you believe your brother Galal would beat Charlie Edwards. Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Especially after that performance on Friday. People were saying it was a great performance and everything. The kid was diabolical. The journeyman was like last minute. It was terrible. Like I said, I like Charlie, but when people start calling me out and they've got no right to call me out, don't expect me to just sit and be quiet. I can be quiet and not say nothing, but you know what I mean? Don't take the piss out of me. Don't try calling me out. You ain't achieved anything to try and call me out.
Okay, well listen, that's the thing, obviously, past October 28th, so whatever happens with that situation will happen, but for you, obviously next Saturday, Cardiff, huge card.
Yep.
Joshua Takam and, you know, the big guns, and then you've got the little guns, if you like. That makes any sense, yeah. So, yeah, best of luck. I'm sure, listen, we're going to catch up with you next week anyway.
Definitely.
In Cardiff.
Alright, thanks.
Alright, top man.